G'day and thank you for joining us here on Now We Can See It. Today we're talking about tow mirrors. Tow mirrors are something that is required by law, and I'm going to put a link at the bottom of our YouTube page so you can know more about that. Also, I'll put a link as well for the mirrors that we purchased. We bought them on eBay Australia and we've had them for almost a year and we haven't had a problem with them at all. One thing that we need to know is the make and model of your vehicle. Once you have that, go online and type in the word tow mirror plus Australia, and then a bunch of different things will come up. It'll give you different options on prices and what those mirrors can do. From there you can type in your make and model of vehicle. For example, for us we have a MUX, which is an Isuzu brand. We don't need anti-fog and the mirrors don't automatically turn in. It does have electric windows like most four-wheel drives do. So in saying that, we purchased a set of mirrors for under $400, landed in Townsville in far north Queensland. They came with several different wiring looms, instructions and the bolts that were required just for the fixing of it. So it's relatively straightforward, and that's the reason why we have made this little video. Please don't be concerned. You do not need an auto electrician. You don't have to do any soldering. It is a plug in and plug out type of system. Now Clearview are, I guess, market leaders in regards to mirrors. They're also the most expensive by far. If you see the little photo above us there, you can see that they're almost $900 for a set of mirrors. We looked at Clearview and there is nothing wrong with the brand, of course. We simply couldn't afford it. And it was around about $190 to install. Let's look at how easy it is to install a tow mirror on an MUX by Isuzu. These are the tools that you're going to require: a flat blade screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, preferably a small socket set that you can buy from any type of even junk hardware store, and if you haven't got that, just a couple of spanners depending on the size of the bolts of your vehicle. We've wound the windows down, and the reason for this is so when we're trying to attach the new mirror to the inside section here with the bolts, it does make it a lot easier to be able to work when you haven't got the mirror up, and trust me, that's because I made that mistake. The Phillips head screwdriver that we have, the first one is in here and the second one is right here. Just a little gentle touch. You can use a flat blade if you want. However, once it's removed from these clips, you lift it upwards to slide it out of the little window area there. One thing, let's remove this. That just comes off that easy as well, and it should do on your vehicle. So now we're removing the door trim. Now the wiring is already there for the mirror. That is a wiring loom to your electric windows, and you can see that this section here is where you push it in using a finger, and then that will slide out. Same thing, push it down and it pulls out. So this is the original mirror that came with our vehicle, and you can see 1, 2 and 3 points there. So for example only, this is the original wire that clips into the original mirror. We'll undo the bolt here. That's in there, sits like home. We're just putting the one bolt in. I don't know where the others are. Okay, so that is your mirror. That clips in, nice and simple. So this is your original mirror. As I said, it's much easier to have the window down. Undo that screw, there'll be 3 of them, and gently just remove the mirror. There is a mounting point there, or a location point, whichever. Now just for your reference, just so you can see, with this also came this one here. So, or which needed to be done, and it's coloured, coordinated as well, would have needed to unplug from here and place this wiring loom on. However, this is the right one for this attachment here. Place the wiring loom through, making sure that it's not going to get caught up on anything. There is also the same mounting lug, whatever you want to call it, or location pin for this as well, so you can't get it in the wrong place, I guess. So the wiring looms through, we're making sure that that is perfectly fine. I'll put on the top bolt to start with. Now these don't have to be super tight either. So now we'll just do a little bit of a tighten. Don't have to be tight, like you don't have to ring tight them, you know what I mean? Now to start with, put your door trim in on top of the window. Okay, so you'll feel it. That's all about feel. That'll give a little tap in and you'll know that that'll go to home. And the door trim. Well, that's relatively it. So that's what you're spending your $190 for somebody to do. And of course, it's not that difficult at all, is it?